All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the arena floor right now of ESL One Cologne, and it's already been an epic bout between Cloud9 and Troic Commando. We're going to train, but not before we stop down under. I'm here with Danny. Danny has come all the way from Australia with his lads here. Tell me about this journey.
Well, to be honest with you, Stunner, the only bloke I actually came here with is my mate Travis, standing right over there. All these other bastards we just met here, like, we're just a couple of blokes that come from CS, come from Australia to see some beautiful CS and have a good time, and you know, CS just brings people together. It's amazing.
Well, I understand that you have a message for Stewie 2K. Is that true?
Look, you're not wrong, as we say. So listen up, Cloud9. You're probably in the tactics room right now. You know, trying to anti-strat for the next map. Forget all of that. Listen to me. I'll get a message for you. Stewie 2K. You see these signs over here? We're not joking about that. Stewie 2K, right? So if Cloud9 wins ESL One Cologne 2017, a solemn request from us Aussies, we'd love to see Stewie 2K to a good old-fashioned Aussie Stewie. And hold on, fellas. And if Cloud9 does not win ESL One Cologne 2017, we want to see you do a Stewie anyway, so you're not getting out of it.
Well, I believe it's time, huh?
Okay, we're going to do a little demonstration now, boys, just to let you know how it's done. All right, fellas, let's initiate the Stewie sequence.
All right, I'm going to toss it back to the desk. This is getting a little intense down here at ESL One Cologne. Take it away, Alex.
G'day.
Larrikins, mate. They are a bunch of larrikins out there. I met them last night. I met them yesterday. I met them last night. They were going hard.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, you know, this is something that is so beautiful about Counter-Strike is you meet the best people in those crowds. There's 12,000 people. You're going to meet some people you get along with. He's managed to make a whole gang of people that are ready to go and hang out with us.
Yeah, he's met them all on the way. A couple of boys from Perth, my hometown as well. And then I think it brings out the Australian in me, really. I
can hear it more. His accent's stronger already.
Bloody hell, mate.
Yeah, so we do have none other than one Australian, a Serbian, and a British man trying to talk about Train in a limited period of time. Let's try and get back on track just briefly. Now, Train is a map we've seen both Cloud9 and SK play not too long ago, and I do want to start by talking about SK's legacy on the map, because they used to be near undefeated on this map, Yanko. I remember a rather absurd statistic. Do you have it to hand?
One of the greatest streaks we've had in modern Counter-Strike history is the 17-0 streak of SK Gaming on Train, right? It started at, I think, Pro League Finals, Season 3, and all the way up to the E-League semifinals in December. So that's like a 6-month span when they were undefeated on the map, having some insane scorelines, 16-0s.
16-2, 16-1. Like
16-2, 16-1 in Epicenter in Moscow. So a very dominant force, unfortunately for them. After the change, FNX Phelps, it really did seem to drop out of favor for the Brazilians.
Now, one of those is, of course, the integration of Phelps. They do, however, seem to be finding their feet with Phelps in their roster now, though, Chad.
Yeah, sorry, I was just having flashbacks. SK 16-0'd us on Train as well as Cobble.
So you felt the brunt of this?
Yeah, and...
16-0s there, Chad.
Yeah. Only two. I 16-0'd a team as well myself. It was an Indian team. But hey, it happened. But yeah, no, I think off what Yanko's saying, you know, the difference in playstyle is Phelps likes to play really aggressive in that pop dog area, close team mid, and you already have Fur who does that. So when two players are doing that, and you can consider it overextending, and they can get picked off, isolated, and from there you can play the rotations in the the 4v5 situation. So that's how you really you can punish SK. But it seems like that's changed. It looks like their trains it's better, it's crisper. I think Phelps understands now. He's definitely been told, hey, we can't just have you running off doing what you want all the time. You have to be a bit of give and take. We need to let our AWPA, like Fallen, Coldzera, Taco, the backbone of the team, have a chance.
We also got to see what Skadoodle was capable of on this map versus Na'Vi. This was one of the maps where the clutches came out with rifles, I should add. We saw him bouncing around the map, spreading out. 2015 Skadoodle was on that server, and we're hoping he shows up today to see if we can get that full 5-map series. It sounds like the players are already ready, and I am by no means going to go ahead and stop these guys from putting on a show. So without further ado, your casters are rocking and they're rolling. It's the Prince and Princess of Counter-Strike. It's Henry G and Sadakist.
You are absolutely the princess, Henry.
I accept that. I'm absolutely fine with it. I'm feeling fabulous today, Matt. You're looking at. So Let's get underway, shall we? Map number 2 will indeed be Train. We're actually live already. Ladies and gentlemen, second map of the grand final. Let's go! SK Gaming side on the CT side. The buys are coming in. There's 2 smokes available for Cloud9. This is going to be presumably towards outside. They can go towards inner. That is the favored bomb site in the pistol round on the T side, but smokes towards outdoor. It felt like that could be the case with 2 smokes, and towards either they go, it's going to be a fast round as well. Flashbang deployed, trying to push them back, and the first encounter comes in. coldzera spots 2, can't land any damage just yet.
Not yet, but Automatic has made his way inside of the site from A main. Smoke down at Sandwich. He's going to get a lot closer to Fallen's position as Cold is isolated. This setup works because Fallen already takes damage, but responds with a great headshot to turn around. He's facing a whole lot more Cloud9 players. Cold's forced to rotate back through Old Bomb. It gives him the front of the site to work with, but Stewie still has to fend off at least one attacker in Phelps. And Taco gets baited in off the top of it. Bomb goes flying over in the possession of SK. It's all down to nothing. Shroud sneaks in though, and Shroud steals it late. Completely undetected. Kid Canada steals it for Cloud9.
Shroud has been performing amazingly well at this tournament, and he finds a huge pistol there on the T side of Train, no less as well. The Betway odds coming in as well. Cloud9, you can see, not favored to win this whatsoever, but that pistol might give them a chance here on the second map. We'll have a look at the buy. Presumably a force buy from the CT side here. Looks like a technical pause. We'll just check in with that. Yeah, technical at this stage as well. But the problem is for Cloud9. They won the T-pistol as well in the first map, and then they get reset. coldzera ran away with the round. We'll see if they can hold on here. Second half was much better. We saw them calming things down, looking like a 5-man unit and playing the rounds correctly. AK-47's coming out, Galil's as well, not focusing on those SMGs if you want to have the range to work with here. Shroud, 3 frags in total, just as it looked like it was about to slip away from the North American side. CT start for SK Gaming, man. That's a scary prospect, right? At one point, the very best team in the world in this map.
Yep.
Dropped off significantly since the addition of Phelps, but still, always going to be a difficult team to play on this one. And we're getting to round number 2. The force buy not as strong as you think. They have got a Max 7 and a Scout. coldzera, no armor at all, and there's some damage done towards Shroud. Taco pushing the lower ramp and wants a bit more out of this as well. There's the first shot, could get the double! Somehow Shroud takes him down.
Super close to following up with a second. Skadoodle getting Phelps caught off, retreating back from A main. Ball in the hand for Automatic. And they do get closer onto the B site, but Fur is in a position to strike. He's immediately below Pop Dog. Can't go up the ladder just yet because Nothing and Skadoodle are making their way through bathrooms as well. If they even lapse judgment for a second and the timing is correct for Fur, that could be extremely costly, more so with Shroud as low as he is. On top of that as well, they're unsure. Phelps is only just pushing Ivy now to confirm there's been no presence toward A, and coldzera's rotated back through the site to follow that up. He's actually giving a lot of room to them because Fallen's done the same. So bomb plant at the very least for Cloud9. Fallen can't spot through with the Scout. Fires a pop shot or 2. And the rotations come in, but again, HP is so low on the SK side, not much to work with. A bit of armor invested along with pistols. They could elect to save this early if they really wanted to.
We'll see what they can do at this point. No kits available, of course. Shroud low HP, I think you probably just do save the weaponry. You've got armor, deagles, and they will indeed save. So you're going to be trying to fall back here. Unfortunately for SK Gaming, it was an exciting start though. Attack with the first shot, the Max 7 doing significant damage as well. There wasn't enough. Nice calm play there from Cloud9, getting towards that inner bomb site, pushing those CTs back, stopping the rotations, and you can see SK just have to bow out of round number 2. Good start there for Cloud9, negating the force buy of the SK side. Why do they save pistols? For our new viewers, this might seem a little bit strange. Because they have armor to go with them. They want to have a second bite of the cherry into the next round. This fact they've got Fall on the Scout as well means they can cause damage. If they go in and don't win their round, it's going to be full eco next, and they won't win it. It wouldn't be worth the risk. So keep hold of the lesser weaponry, sure, but still have a chance to win round number 3 here. Cloud9 know it as well. Just joining us. First map was Cobblestone. Cloud9 looked out of their depth in the first half. coldzera completely battered them, but this is their pick now, and we'll see if they can step up. Good start, I have to say. Stewie once again, using the nades correctly, eradicating risk, making sure there's no CTs hiding behind the boxes or in the corner, means he can get a little bit closer here. HG's just to guarantee that fact. They will finish towards the inside bomb site, but there are 3 players waiting for them on the other side. Could fall apart at this stage. We'll see what unfolds. Smokes will be deployed. All 5 players here, meaning they have to fully commit.
Shroud in quick, jumps down. Runs up close, but there is someone up close. Phelps. He'd gotten 2 kills, which he nearly did. Let's be fair about it.
Yeah.
Would have been huge for SK's chances in the round. Bomb plant immediately after, though. 5 HP is all Skadoodle is left with. The flashes go deeper, and SK can afford to push this time. They're buying in the next no matter what. He finds Automatic. That's one of the 2 low players. Skadoodle's the other. This is a chance. A real chance. AK picked up, but taken back immediately as Taco goes down. Stewie with the kill. No kits in play. 3 versus 2. High position is pivotal. Molotov already down and gone. And a shot from Cold. No way. He steps up again. Another eco won by Cold. He is having an absolutely amazing series. And it goes 2-1, or does it just barely?
He does it again and again. Coldzera in these forced buy situations. That's why they saved the weaponry the previous round, because there's always a danger that Cloud9 make a mistake. I'm not a fan of the inside area when you know you're up against upgraded pistols, scouts as well. Fallen just doing the damage in that Deagle play from Coldzera. So calculated, crisp shots coming in, and the Fool's 10-second defuse as well. That's sending a message towards Cloud9. They still have money to buy here. They can shut down the CT side. Looks like one of their classic faster rounds coming out here as well, trying to open things up with the AK-47s. Automatido shut down straight away. It's going to be up to Fur to try and find more for SK. He pushes for the smoke, but Fallen finds the first shot.
Not the worst thing that Automatic was the one to go down, but it's problems with the rifles following in with similar results as Ska finally gets a kill back. It is Fallen, it is the AWP, but with so many smokes, and the bomb just beside Fur, he knows that as well. It's an easy hold for SK. Shroud's going to try and push through it. He's actually got it right immediately beside Fur. They're passing each other in the smoke. So who finds the other first? It's going to be Fur because he knows it. He's heard him, and he's been silent. Skadoodle. Good pick up on the AK. Found by Cold again. 2-2, and now the money's gone. SK take control on their CT side, and I mean there as in they own it. Absolutely. Every single time they get rolling on a CT side of train, it's scary.
That's the ace up Cloud9 sleeve usually. Those fast plays towards outer, they're very good at that. And usually with the AK-47s, they can find space, but at this point, SK Gaming be very aware that's a possibility. Playing in front of the smokes, battling as well. Fallen's there to back up his rifle players. We have to go to a full eco here for Cloud9. Glocks, couple of P250s, that's it. This really has set the tone now. SK starting to dig the heels in on the CT side, looking strong. Surely these kills come in favor of Fur. He's got the MP9, he's having a party. 3 kills, lots of money racked up as well. No bomb will be going down this round, I'm afraid. Perfect weapon for that scenario, lots of mobility. Shoots through unarmored opponents, and he's looking for more as well.
Aiming up is annoying at times. Certainly not annoying when he's already found the kills. There's nothing, walks over toward B. That'll now confirm that Fur can push up. And they'll pinch him off. Everybody facing him down. He manages 1 kill, but no harm, no foul. We go 3 rounds SK. AK, double M4, AWP is what's carried over, so minimal reinvestment, and the money starts to accumulate yet again.
So we talked about Cloud9's fast-paced rounds and trying to stick as a 5-man unit, fast smokes as well, but SK, they're very good at opening first picks on this map. They can push towards that. They can push 3 players inside. They're going to do it at some point. And with Taco now, he goes towards the upper ramp. Not playing by the lower bomb train like he usually does. And this is looking like we've got to focus towards Ivy. Allow the AWP to maybe open things up here. Single AWP set up on the CT side for now. Coldzera. No AWP available for him. He holds Ivy. Just on an off angle trying to look for any terrorists. Sneaking down and trying to find the first pick. Skadoodle shouldn't find the opener here, but we'll see what he can do. Taco. Alone inside. He's absolutely fine with that as well, considering he has so much control of the upper area.
Coldzera. A utility war. Automatic at A main. Has Fallen staring directly in toward him. Certainly looks like with the bomb back down toward T-spawn, it'll be a split through Ivy of some variety. I would suspect a 3-1-1 onto the A site.
The bomb's still down in T-spawn. Time ticking away. They're hoping they can get a pick here, but no one's finding anything whatsoever. Shroud patrolling inside. 3 at Ivy still. Automated by main entrance. Smoked out. He's starting to get some control of the opening area, but still, this is looking very good for SK. But Stewie finds the first frag. Takes down one of the key scalps in the form of Coldzera.
Fur's going to be found by Automatic as well. They know he pushes up to the pop dog, so he walked through the smoke. It was all Architect. It was all by design as Fallen in with one and out with the other gives a massive lead to Cloud9. It's just Taco remaining at Old Bomb. Does manage to spray against Shroud. Gets himself up on the ladder so as not to be shot at before his feet are shown. Concedes the bomb plant, but still has something in this. 22 HP and a kit against Skadoodle's AWP with no armor. But Nothing does have the AK fully equipped. Crossfire established as well as he waits toward hell for the entrance point of Taco, and Ska goes back to get on top of the train or just wait below it. It seems he'll wait and play off of the information.
Surely Taco can't win this one. Low HP. 2 players to find as well. One of the hardest retakes in the game, but he's doing it. Finds the first headshot.
He has a chance. No armor for Skadoodle. He has to play the time. AWP, Taco does have a kid. Spots him already, tags him to 69, wants to tap him out. He's got one chance that Ska bites it and goes for the push, but no chance on the time. It wasn't fast enough for Taco. Cloud9 hold on to the rounds.
Decent attempt there from Taco. It was a 3 versus 1 to kick things off. He took too much damage at the start. They couldn't be super aggressive. Sure, he finds the kills and he keeps Cloud9 modest, but wasn't enough to win the round. We tied things up at 3-3. Cloud9, much slower pace around that time, Matt. Not going for the explosion towards the outer area. Biding their time, bleeding the CTs out, baiting out that utility all they can, waiting at Ivy, an automatic. He was the strike man, trying to open things up towards main entrance. They get the first kill at Ivy, take down coldzera. That's their cue to go. Bomb planted, and a good round. Fallen made it interesting, and he could continue to do so, but it's Taco to find that first frag, and Fallen's pushing towards Ivy. 2 players on the other side. He's gonna hit this shot, you know him. Boom, there it is, takes out Nothing.
Fall back immediately. No need to extend any further. Cold's got Stewie. Things are under control. So Cloud9 pick up 2 after pistol. Back into the guns on round 6, as it were, and win it, but now they're facing a 3-round reset, so they'll be back to no money at all if Skadoodle and Automatic can't clutch this back. Bomb's still in their possession. Furs bypassed them. So there's a chance B actually becomes open. Taco's understanding that it is a slim possibility that that still exists and that that timing could have occurred, so he's still in the B site, but Taco and Otto, they're gonna go back toward A instead. Little did they know that Fur went directly down the hall beside them as Cold shuts down Automatic. It's on to just Skadoodle. 1 versus 5, I would say. The writing is on the wall.
Yeah, he's been good in clutches, but this might be a stretch too far. Gets 1 kill. That's something at least, considering the situation, but Fallen, like we said, they're so dynamic on this map. Trying to change things up, pushing through his own smoke as well. Terrorists have no idea that's a possibility. Didn't even flash to begin with. He nails that shot, the smoke helps him fall back. And they take the lead once again, resetting Cloud9 fully. Remember, they won the previous round, but all 5 players went down. So Taco didn't win it, but he helps out significantly in the battle here on train. 4-3 is the overall scoreline. And we do have a force buy from what I can see right now. Yeah, fully invested. Deagles, Armor, Tech-9s, couple of smokes to work with as well. coldzera waits patiently by the server. Bomb down in T-spawn, is trying to find that first pick. Fallen will be baiting in his teammate here. Shroud will probably jump across, or Nothing will try and bait him in. Waiting for Fallen to push again, but there's the first kill. Shroud gets taken down.
Shot lands. Deagles do not. Cold's getting closer out toward the Ivy position to try and get flashed in. Catches off Nothing in full duration. Cold got hit by it a little bit, but still had enough vision to win the exchange, and the round, I would say, is going to follow in similar fashion as SK have full control. Or do they? Or do they? Oh my goodness, Automatic, 4 HP. Finds 2 kills. It's all for naught, perhaps, or is it? Because Skadoodle's actually gone on undetected. They put so much effort into finding the Deagle. Oh my God, Automatic! Another, and they win the round off that. You have to be kidding me. That is the most insane round a Deagle has had yet in this tournament. 4 HP and 3 kills that leave Skadoodle undetected.
Just unbelievable. How has he done that? Look, that there was nothing that round. That's a 5-on-2 with a Glock and a Deagle. He sets them up and Skadoodle knocks them down as well. He gets the final kill with the Glock with 40 HP as well. How have they won that? A lifeline perhaps to Cloud9 here. 4-4. Money still available for SK, but Cloud9 finding some fortune. As we go into round 9, we're going to have a match pause. Okay, a chance to catch your breath for Cloud9 here. That makes sense. If you have a huge moment like that, someone goes unbelievably insane in terms of their performance, especially with a weapon like a Deagle. Just calm things down, take the pause, allow things to subside, the adrenaline to run away from itself. But still, oh my God, seen anything like it.
So sick. Even when he got the first 2, I said it's all for highlights. Well, apparently it is a highlight, an exceptional one at that.
So sick. Well, they're right back in this game now. Looked like things were going to be a bit of a problem in terms of the financial situation, but Automatic takes that alone and gives them a lot of money here as we go into round 9. Galil's available. First shot for Stewie. Now they're getting warmed up. This is much better.
Stewie's going to hold the angle at the bottom of the ladder. Bomb waits in the hallway above. For the most part, Cloud9 waits everywhere on the map. They've gotten the first kill, so they're waiting to see what the response will be from SK if they're going to try and push to equalize early. So far, no one will. Taco's the closest in a position to do so at the upper entrance at B. And even then, he's not going to the corner. He's sitting back to allow Cloud9 to walk into it. That's exactly why they wait, though. Cold. A fractional gap, and Skadoodle hits it.
Yeah, really nice stuff from Cloud9. Get that opening pick. The CTs have to find something in return. They need to be pushing an area, trying to maybe flashing towards main entrance. Skadoodle's aware of that. Holds that tight angle, nails the shot. Could just do the same once again. Don't have to overcommit here. Don't have to strike on a bomb site right away. CT still have nothing to work with here. And we'll have a look at the setup at the moment. Fur towards Ivy, Fallen watching Connector. And Taco, he's inside. Someone has to go absolutely wild here for a chance of a CT victory, but there's a start. Fallen finds Skadoodle, and he's lucky to get a few more here as well.
Waiting close. Sees it, hits it just barely. A double peek, he walks out to the smoke. That leaves him exposed. Automatic's able to spot him, trying to deny the plant. Goes in, so we sit with the advantage for Cloud9, a heavy advantage. There's a kit in play on Taco. But Fur going down means Taco's the only one with any chance of doing anything, and he smokes his entry point off to try and isolate anyone on the right side. There's no one there. Checks it, realizes it. No communication, no contact, but spray through the smoke just goes behind him. They'll see him as he jumps up. They hear him as well. Still finds the first kill, turns back, knows that they were likely to bait it off the first shot, but still they hold the angles, and Stewie finds the kill.
Textbook round there from Cloud9. Stewie doing what he does best there. Fast spawn, gets down towards Pop Dog, now has that first kill, and they sit patiently at that point as well. Skadoodle holding that tight angle, but Fallen, he tried to sabotage him. Some lovely work there towards the bomb train, but taking down by automatic in the end through the smoke. Very good round from Cloud9. They take the lead here, Matt, as well. 5-4, another eco for SK Gaming. Deagles, P250s, falling with that scout once again. It's a nuisance before. Stewie, he did say he's getting in the zone now, starting to look confident. Can't find the opening frag, actually goes down to 11 HP. Automatic takes his role and tries to find the first kill. They swap over the weaponry as well, so we're down to Galil. He knows he's pretty much out of this round. Gives nothing the AK.
So Cloud9 playing slow on the T side. It's nice to see, actually. It's very disciplined.
Yeah, this is what they need. Especially when you know you've broken the money down. Work out what weaponry they have. Are they stacked in a particular area? They're going to make a move at some point. They'll be flashing in and trying to find those opening frags. So let's hold up and wait. It'll be absolutely fine. Now Stewie gets the AWP. Time ticking away as we hit the 1 minute mark. Nothing holds towards Ivy. Stewie looks like he's called that the outside player will be coming in. Smokes to be deployed. Bomb on the back of Skadoodle for now. He's got the Galil. Shroud holding it up. Smokes all over. Molotovs to flush out any remaining CTs. There's one. I can't do anything about this. Down he goes.
Good positioning. Skadoodle again on rifles is looking sharp. Automatic and nothing come in as well. Textbook from Cloud9.
Yeah.
Taco forced well and truly back toward CT spawn. Bomb goes in. And round confirmed. I think we'll call this one confirmed. I called the automatic one confirmed.
Sure. Yeah,
This
I think
one
you're
is.
right. The attacker's the inside player. It's common that he'll find himself in huge clutch situations. We've had a couple for him already. When he brought it down to the 1v1 and couldn't defuse the bomb. But yeah, I'd say this is fair. CZ, no armor, no defuse yet, no nades. Alone with a CZ and Cloud9, they're on the T side of train. This is SK's pick and... Sorry, this is Cloud9's pick, to be fair, but... Looking very good on the T side for now. 6-4 lead in terms of the money going to the next. It'll be third stage loss bonus. I don't think we can actually buy for SK once again. They've got like maybe average just under 4K per player. With a scout saved as well, I guess that's enough to force around that. Famuses, UMPs, 1 and 4, now make it 2. No kits. And this is where SK really are going to be tested at this point. A huge advantage for Cloud9. This is where they come into their own. They know they've got full control of the money situation as well. Start doing those faster plays. They won't have the incendiaries to hold you off. They certainly don't have the AWP either. So we're getting there now. Cloud9, this is looking very promising for them. Skadoodle going for that first shot outside. Doesn't spot anyone just yet.
It'll be double force for SK as well. If they, and when they have gone through with this strategy. they're only going to get the 4th round loss bonus. So it's not like the money's perfect in the round after this either. A lot on the line then for SK. Phelps tagged already. Scout versus AWP. Know which one to pick in that battle as Shroud gets ever closer toward the upper entrance of Brown Halls. Cloud9 need to figure this out early, though, exactly what weapons are in play, because they know the money's tight. They're playing very, very passive. The problem is if you go a little bit too passive when they actually do force buy, you give yourself only 20 seconds on entry, it can be very sloppy and catch you off. So they have to figure this out relatively soon.
Well, the scout saved by Fallen. No AWP for them, and SMGs and FAMASs as well. It's not looking great. A full execution from Cloud9 would be perfect. They have inside control as well in terms of the Brown Halls. That's a great first start here. 35 seconds. It looks like that's where they'll finish up. Nothing. Throw some smokes towards outer. Skadoodle joins his teammates. Along comes automatic as well. Molotov down the lower ramp. Smoke the connector. Try and push down. Stop those rotations. But Taco and Fur are waiting on the other side. Try to open things up. Can't do anything with it.
Go finding the opener. Now they know there's guns in play. 16 seconds is exactly what we talked about, though. They leave it late. The guns can catch them off. They have to be quick. They have to be swift with their decisions. Their decision to go outer. A good kill back from Automatic. Skadoodle follows up to get Fallen. That's the closest to denying the bomb plant, so they will get it down, but Fur's going to go for the flank. Taco just needs to buy his time and space for his teammate on entry. He's done that well so far because they don't go for the post-planet ladder, but Ska knows that it's very likely they will, and Fur, firing as he falls, will continue to leave the AWP staring in that direction for Skadoodle. Flash goes far, shoulder bait works. At least they know he's there, as I mentioned, but they don't have the information elsewhere until Automatic gets it. Now finds Taco, good rotation back to the old bomb, and Fur going directly in, has to try and hold this. He's gonna try and hold it as well. He's got the aim there. If they do peek, he's on 2 seconds. They've gotta get the shot. They've got to get the shot.
Oh, God.
Automatic just barely does it.
That would have been such a blunder there. 1 second on the defuse. Fair enough, the timing's fine, but yeah, one missed shot there could have cost them the round, but still clinical stuff from Cloud9 overall. Let's see how close that really was. I think it was like just under 1 as well. Yeah, it was. Oh, that's so close.
He thought about letting go to shoot back, and he said, no, I'm going to hold it and hope he misses.
Number 12, Cloud9 looking decent here. Nice disciplined stuff. Buying themselves some time, decent map control towards inner. The fake there as well. That's an audacious move with 30 seconds remaining. Back towards outside. Fallen did what he could with the scout there. Did significant damage, but not enough to deny the plan. If he gets the bomber down, they probably don't win that round. Has to be the eco here for SK. Just some upgraded pistols, CZs, Deagles. Cold Zero's got some body armor, but this is for the half victory, Cloud9. They'll be on 8 rounds on the T side. That's pretty amazing for them. Certainly a CT-sided map, and SK Gaming haven't really got rolling here.
So AWP for Ska goes closer and closer to the Brown Halls, but Taco is on an angle that could catch out Cloud9 quite quickly. They like not to go double force, they go pistols only, so they'll have a decent buy in the next. Full buy at that, Automatic waits. Taco can find a kill on Shroud. Automatic turns his attention that way, then Phelps pushes up the ladder. There could be something in that play, but right now the attention goes to Ivy, where Stewie makes a great entrance, finds Fur. This is the kill I'm talking about. Good win for Automatic.
Yeah.
Leaves him on 5 HP, but it doesn't give Phelps the element of surprise to try and push in. He will go now, but they're already near the site. Rotation's going around. In fact, Stewie had nothing. He just pointed it out. They've gone down behind to cut off any CTs from the A site, and that's put them in a very good position. I will not call any further rounds done based on the last one, but I would say we're getting close to an 8-4 scoreline for Cloud9.
One of my favorite strategies on this map, going down the backtracks of the outside bomb site, going through CT spawn and joining your teammates and pincering the CTs waiting on the inside bomb site. Sure, they've only got pistols, but you want to do everything you can to keep 5 players alive and guarantee that half victory. If you let that round slip away, you'd be so gutted. So there it is. Bomb will go off. It's just Phelps remaining here, saving his Deagle. Not really much he can do with this one. 3 frags for Stewie. He really is starting to warm up at this point as well. Some promising rounds on Cobblestone, but some great ones here on Train. We're going to round number 13 now. In terms of the money for SK, there'll be a maximum loss bonus next round. I would say it's almost certain the double AWP setup comes into the next round. They haven't used it yet. It's possibly one of the strongest setups you can have on the CT side, and there it is. Taco picks up the AWP with Fallen as well. It's usually Cold Zero, but it's kind of map dependent, I guess, form dependent as well. They have been experimenting with the idea that Taco can AWP with Fallen. Very defensive, will be placed towards the inside bomb side as well, so it makes sense that he picks it up. Cold's a bit more flamboyant and will be trying to find the frags at Ivy, so they feel like the weakness could be towards the inner side. Taco actually goes aggressive towards the lower ramp right now. Shroud, good meek his makers. He's going to be flashing in and trying to challenge in this position. Gets hit down to 40 HP.
So again, a double up setup. SK. More akin to using it. Typically we see Cold as the second AWP player, but it's Taco this time. Again, 3 pressured Ivy from Cloud9. This seems to be one of their new approaches to try and take down SK, is to really, really force them to rotate out of the outer site to cover this off. It's had decent success thus far. It's timing that makes it matter at the front of the site. Automatic. Meanwhile, bomb still down toward T-Spawn is going to go closer to the top of Pop Dog. Get ready to throw a smoke into the site. 53 seconds though, yeah, they have to get that bomb soon.
This is fine though. This is the play they've been using time and time again. It's worked out for them. 3 towards Ivy. Get those initial picks. Hope for a mistake, and it could be coming in. Skidoo just holds the line for now. Automatic will recover the bomb. Shroud holding inside once again, trying to shut down Taco's aggressive plays. He's down at 40 HP from that initial encounter, but here comes the final commitment. I have 30 seconds. Smoke to the left-hand side, presumably coming in. No, it's going to be Skidoo trying to get the first pick. Can't get it though.
Oh, misses the entrance, bailed out by Cold. Ball in. Pinches in Cloud9 as Automatic responds. Time is numbered, 14 seconds. They have to get closer. Skadoodle's going to allow them ever so slightly, but gets tagged up from Z. And Cold trying to push back in from Old Bomb has to get covered off through the Molotov. Does he spot Shroud? Shroud may not have seen him in return. Cold gets Shroud down. Bombs dropped, round over, left it too late, Cloud9. And SK find number 5. Now keep in mind, we talk about this CT side from SK.
Yeah.
Cloud9's already won the half, so they've given themselves a chance. Freiburg's biggest fan.
That threw me off a little bit, a big banana in the crowd. You love to see that. It's round number 14. Okay, so SK Gaming pull one back after losing 5 in a row there. Cloud9, you're right, left things too late, but that was recoverable. If Stewie hits that first kill as he comes out of Ivy, they've got a round on their hands there, and CT's probably struggled to hold on to it, especially with his 2 players towards inner as well. Fallen finding a couple of kills, shuts it down. It's that same duel once again. Fur finds the first, but Stewie, of course, he finds the follow-up. Takes himself down to 48 HP, but Taco, this is the play we like to see. Does he hit him? He doesn't. Okay. Very close. Looks like he hit the elbow. That's why Orpus hold that position to try and get the opening pick. Usually Molotov at the start, but he saw a bit of wiggle room there to work with. Can't find the frag. Sort of 4 and 4 for now. Stewie looking to challenge here. Very aggressive player. Flashbang's decent, but doesn't get the AWP up. And they get punished for it.
Gives SK a much better positioning in the round. Phelps still pushed up. Remember, it was Fur early on that was going to this position, but he's covered off the bottom of Pop Dog at this point. Bombs above him, and they are heading toward B. So Taco on the AWP needs to prep. May even need to call for Cold to rotate over early. 3 smokes and 3 Molotovs. If they get a fast bomb plant on this and shut down Phelps if he wants to try and flank behind them, they've got an ideal post plant set up with those Molotovs in the high ground. They'll keep 2 of them for the post plant along with the smoke. Missed shot Taco. Oh. Down they go. This could be the plant. That's what they need fast as ever. Get toward it. Automatic goes for it. That's everything. Phelps has not gone for the flank, but if they can back up to the high ground with the Molotovs, still a chance in it. They picked up an additional smoke. Skadoodle's going to throw it down far. Molotovs are out early, so they aren't going to play the high ground, the overpowered position of bouncing it. They're going to try and get in the face of SK. Nothing inches his way up. Through the smoke, finds 1. Finds 2. Oh, nearly gets to 30. He looks back to it. Good shot over the edge of the train. 2 HP. He gets away, but they know exactly where Cold is. And Cloud9's about to find number 9 again. Cold does have a kit to work with, but not a whole lot of time. And he's still so far removed that I think he's going to take himself completely out of it by backing off to CT spawn.
What a play that was from nothing. Through the smoke, 2 kills. 180 to find the 3rd. He's been stepping up all tournament as well. This is how Cloud9 have got themselves in the grand final. Everyone's had their moments. Nothing, especially yesterday as Na'Vi, looked fantastic. He's been quiet in this grand final so far, but that's a huge play. And Cloud9 go up 9-5 here. Their money is in complete turmoil for SK Gaming. It's have to be SMGs, pistols, scouts. And here's the replay, right? He gets information that could be in the smoke. The first kill's great. I don't know how he gets a second. That's fantastic. Lovely, lovely round there. That was a 4-on-3 situation. That's why you have to push down there. Utilize your smokes towards that connector, Molotov them out of position, make them feel uncomfortable, and you're on the other side. As soon as it goes down, or maybe even before sometimes, in Nothing's case, to stop those rotations and don't even allow them to get near the bomb.
Smoke off. There's some X-ray off, smoke down at the Shroud. Very close to Taco. There will be no element of surprise this time. Stewie gets tagged up, though. That allows Cole a better shot. Automatic deals with the fact that Phelps was the one to do the damage, and they'll go back toward B again with the bomb. Cold shut down immediately. Great shot, Skadoodle. Fallen punishes him in return. He was low enough on the HP for the scout to do it in one shot as Fur wants to cut all the way around from CT spawn, but Nothing continues to push up once more. Scout from this range. We know Fallen's good at no-scoping with an AWP, but this is a whole new challenge. As he spots the backside of Nothing, Fur goes down. It's just the scout in play. Round 15 has to go, no kit. And the Molotov in. Nothing he can do. Nice. 17 HP. Call it done. We'll go 10-5 again at half. This time for Cloud9. Complete opposite, second Molotov. That's what I was talking about in the last round. Cloud9 do it this time. He may get a tag, but that's all he's going to get. Forget it. Cloud9, 10-5, T-side of Train over SK. What an incredible game from them, especially losing that third round eco.
Absolutely. You have to take that into consideration. A great performance there from Cloud9. Double digits on the T-side. This is their map pick, and you're starting to see why SK Gaming overwhelmed, and especially in a lot of the clutch situations. Can they recover, Matt? I'm not so sure. Cloud9 seem to be in the driving seat. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back with the second half.
Same scoreline as our first half ended in the first map, this time in reverse. Cloud9, exceptional on the T side. I have to say, very disciplined. They sat back, they played it well. They knew exactly what they wanted from it out of the team. And they took down SK, who's, I think, still, even with FaZe's rise on Train, even with Astralis getting better on Train, I think is still the best CT-sided Train team we have. So impressive all the way through.
We go into the second half, though, Matt. Cloud9 on the CT half now. We have 4 sets of armor on the SK side and 1 smoke, a couple of flashbangs here. We haven't seen any insight behind the pistols as of yet. Continue the trend here as we have Pop Dog presence and Stewie lying in wait. If Cloud9 can find this pistol, they have a very good chance of taking this second map. Then we have really got a grand final on our hands. Automatic and Scooter will wait patiently inside.
Smoke for Fallen. Out toward T. He's got a multitude of angles by which he could throw it toward the yard. Still watching down to make sure no one's going to push through Ivy on the Cloud9 side and get early information. I say early, but we're at a minute in the round now. So we're in the mid-round.
Yeah. Tension starting to mount now. What's the final play? Still with 1 smoke available. It's in the back pocket of Fallen. Looks like they may just end up towards the inside area. He's going up the T-steps right now. Taco edges towards Ivy.
I think this likely Fallen with the smoke is either going to try and use it to fake B, which, okay, it looks like he is now, or he's going to go through the windows onto the A site for a fast plant inside of it. .28 seconds. So he is trying to fake the B site because bomb's going to bust out of A main. Stewie, the one that's up close. Good shot to start it off. Looks for a second, but Fur, he's able to line it up better as he pops out the other side of the E-box. Shroud from range, can't do much, but they will continue to push SK back off the old bomb train. Meanwhile, though, Cold's gotten in a great position as Fur executes Skadoodle, and then, excuse me, nothing, and then Skadoodle, the bomb gets planted. It's onto Shroud. It does get 1 back, but it's still going to be a battle because Automatic's trying to rotate back in from Z Connector. Fallen has the ladder room covered. That kill from Shroud will pull the other 2 back in, though. And if they can play off the information, there's a chance. But it's Shroud in the last pistol that was the hero. This time he can't do it. Fur, 5 kills, an ace to start it off. Brilliant from him.
As soon as he gets that silent USP, he's looking so confident, but so did Shroud. The 1v1 with the 2 players with the most frags in that round. Unable to find the final kill, though, that's Shroud. It was a slow-paced round, ultimately from SK Gaming, showing presence towards inside. Ivy as well, as an outside play to finish things off, and bomb goes down. Back and forth action, but that's the pistol SK needed. It's such a resilient side. They'll never back down. And Cloud9 actually forced by in the second round as well. I'm not a huge fan of this decision. Double scouts, P250s, and Deagles with armor as well. If they win the round, it's fantastic. If they don't, they'll be chasing the financial game throughout this half.
And with the lead as well, it's not like they had the pressure on them to do so.
Exactly, they don't need to win this round. I'd rather have the Orbs out. I'm sure that Skadoodle is going to get that investment in there as well. He's got about $1,000 and just about bring out a glass cannon perhaps if they lose this, which is looking likely. Shroud has been dropped. Fur goes down to 31 HP, but now they can bide their time. They have the advantage. Wait for the CT reaction to come in at that point. Stick as a 5-man unit. Smoke and Molotov the key positions, and once the bomb goes down, should be round over. It's such a difficult prospect to retake that outer area once the bomb's been planted, especially when you have no kits. Taco, insult to injury there as he finds nothing.
Already expensive.
Indeed.
Ska rotates off the B side, bomb heading that direction, 48 seconds. So SK looking to try and use some of the same discipline that Cloud9 exercised in the first half. Shot from Automatic on a Deagle, but thankfully this time from SK's perspective, they put him down immediately. No chance for that again. Smoke off Z, bomb to go in. 1 threat left close is Skadoodle, who tries to go out the exact time the bomb was wanting to be planted. Could have been costly, but they get him down. Good shot. Stewie to follow up on Taco, who was tagged so considerably, but Cold's able to climb over top of the train and make it now a second round for SK.
Well, the force buy doesn't really work out for Cloud9 whatsoever. They get 1 kill. The investment was 2 scouts, upgraded pistols, armor as well. Didn't really get anything for it at all. 10-7. SK Gaming now up against the default pistols. Automatic brings a P250 into the equation, but that's about it. Mac 10 prefer. Very easy round. You don't have to be as slow on these ones. You know you're up against a full eco. You can afford to be a little more cavalier. Let your star players get some fragging going, start getting their confidence up and getting the zone on the T side, especially the likes of Fur. He's looking great so far. That pistol performance there, an ace. He's going to be feeling it. Got the Mac 10 for now. 0 of inside control as well. Deploys a smoke. Get Low20 while just seeing if they can work out if they're stacked towards the side. It's a pretty default setup, I have to say, from Cloud9. 2 players inside, 3 outer, nothing patrolling towards Pop Dog. PG fouls in hand, surely gets taken down, there it is. First kill for Coldzera.
That slows. For once in from A-Main, he'll find Skadoodle. Start to swarm the site. Phelps wraps around and sees bullets firing out. The tracers from the old bomb position, and Phelps is able to capitalize on Shroud. Just automatic left. And then we get the excitement. Then we see where this game really goes.
You're right, but it will be a difficult task for Cloud9. They have a mixture of FAMAS's, M4s, UMPs perhaps as well. They probably just about get the glass cannon out on Skadoodle. So yeah, here we go then. This is where we'll see if Cloud9 can step up here on the CT side. 3-0 for SK. They'll be upgrading a couple of the SMGs to AK-47s. Orb comes out for Fallen as well. Double orb setup on the T side. We're seeing that more and more now on Train. It was Virtus Pro that really started this trend originally, but now a lot of the top teams giving it a go. I can't say I'm a huge fan of it, but you can see why it works in the slower paced rounds. Trying to get those opening picks, a lot of opportunities to do so on this map. Coldzera watches towards its side. Fallen. He's, of course, patrolling towards Ivy, waiting for the initial aggression from the CTs. It's a very default round here. Skadoodle is boosted up on the bomb train, though, so this is a great position to be in. Trying to see if anyone goes on that pallet position.
Phelps with Fallen getting closer onto Ivy. It's Shroud that has the angle to peek. Goes for it. Fallen misses a shot, jumps closer. He's got to be careful.
Very careful here.
The smoke drawn. You don't want to give Fallen a second chance. Pulls nothing away from sandwich position as well, because they were ready for the fight. They were ready for them to go all the way through and commit to that, but Fallen goes all the way back around with the bomb instead.
So no kids. A couple of FAMASes there as well. Skadoodle does get the AWP out. Nothing given away just yet. Fallen's down to 60 HP. They still have 4 smokes, flashbangs, molotovs as well. They're just investigating the map, working out if the CTs will give anything away. Fur, though, sneaking out undetected for now, but decent angle on the bomb train. Skadoodle and Shroud waiting.
Oh, good opener from Skadoodle as Fur tried to slip in. Opportunist, but shut down. Bomb for Fallen's going to go similar direction, but it's a lot later and staggered. Phelps coming in from Ivy could be the key to the whole lock at this point, because he's got a smoke in front, but if he can distract nothing and keep him away from helping Automatic and getting nothing down, they could be in a good position. Exactly that. They take down nothing. Automatic has to show face, gets one, but then gets traded out immediately. Bomb goes down as Cold cuts off Shroud. A boost up for Stewie. M4. No kits. They've got to play quickly. Fallen's head will not be spotted. It goes just underneath the crosshair placement of Stewie, and they've got to make a decision because no kits. Do they even go for it? Skadoodle's already backing away. He's thinking the better of it, and Stewie's got to make the decision quickly because Fallen finds him first.
Slow, calculated. SK Gaming looking fantastic in that round. After losing the first frag, the orbs coming to life. You can see why this double orb setup works for SK Gaming. Fallen, of course, top of the scoreboard there, 19 kills. Coldzera, the secondary orber, second with 16. They're looking great as a unit. Phelps dropped off a bit here on Train, but so far in the second half, SK closing the gap. That's going to be 4-0 here. Skadoodle saves the AWP into the next round, but it's going to have to be an eco. If they force around this at 3K per player, I think that would be a mistake. Wait to the next round, hopefully save the orb once again, and then have that full buy. We'll see what they decide to do here. Round number 20. They certainly can afford smoke-graded pistols. The Eagles come out, PT-50s. 1 round separators now map. SK Gaming. No, there's a chance this could get a little bit hairy for them, considering that Skadoodle has that orb. Where does he head, though? Towards inside for now. Makes a lot of sense. Not going as aggressive as I would have anticipated from him. I would assume he tries to find that opening pick, but I guess that's a bit obvious. He'll just be holding up and being at the back of the inside bomb site.
Trying to just get a little bit lucky is Automatic with the Deagle. No run boost, but Fallen will jump himself across. Well, I was getting ever closer to Warnay Main as well. But we're facing a tie game when Cloud9 did so good early on, and you talked about the economic turmoil that they could put themselves in. Well, they're finding out now.
Oh yeah, well they still have a chance to win this round. Skadoodle up. Takes the orb performance to be legendary, but certainly can happen here with the first kill for Phelps. Still 45 seconds here as well, they'll fall back.
Have to admire Shroud's confidence to try and even take that fight after they'd already sorted that he was there. It's not like the pistol had the surprise, he was looking for raw aim. So too will Automatic be doing the same with the Deagle.
Wow.
You've got to give him the thought. Don't let it slip your mind as Cold Zera gets hit, but then takes the shot back with the AWP up close. Good entrance point. Takes over a main for 1 kill, but Fallen taken out gives an AWP to nothing, and Skadoodle's AWP still in it. It's a double up, and nothing's used it well. He's found Taco. Round turns. Armor on both players for Cloud9, but no kits. That won't matter. Bomb plant isn't in effect. It's Cold and Fur to close it with kills.
A little bit anticlimactic there. Nothing, doing a very good job to find the AWP, gets 2 frags in total. Skadoodle chiming in. I said it could be an interesting round if the AWP starts to sing, but we tie things up at 10-10. I think we have a technical pause.
It looks like.
So yeah, some games have crashed, so this might be a little while we sort this one out. But it gives us a chance to calm down and kind of dissect what we've seen so far. 5-0 in the second half after having the 10-5 lead.